Thanks again for checking in as we take a look at your extreme weather outlook. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson. We're still tracking Maria in the Atlantic Basin, actually getting very close to the Outer Banks of North Carolina where tropical storm warnings continue. We'll talk about Maria. We'll talk about some snow in the Intermountain West, the mountains especially, and of course that record heat in the eastern U.S. Well, Maria doesn't look like much here on satellite. However, it still is a Category 1 storm as of early Tuesday. Again, it lingers right off the East Coast at least through midweek here before taking a hard right, actually a cold front, helping to sweep that very quickly out into the North Atlantic by this upcoming weekend. Again, tropical storm warnings continue for the eastern portions of North Carolina. Here are some of those winds, again, gusting up to tropical storm force and beyond, maybe some near 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The strongest of the winds and heavy rain will be just offshore. And again, finally by Thursday, we'll start to see a push off to the east. Now, some of the outer bands from Maria still could be impacting the Outer Banks and places through eastern North Carolina. Could see up to maybe an inch of total precipitation with that. Also, rip current potential from Florida all the way up to parts of the Northeast here, and beach erosion especially closer to the Carolinas. Meanwhile, Lee continues as a Category 2 hurricane. Very impressive, very small storm that basically last week was non-existent. And again, this is drifting west, and this particular storm is likely to be lifting north back into the North Atlantic this weekend as well. Meanwhile, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather over south central New Mexico and far west Texas. This is where we expect to see ongoing showers and storms and maybe some gusty winds and hail later this afternoon and evening. Meanwhile, the heavy rain continues through at least tomorrow. An additional 1 to 2+ inches can't be ruled out. Flood concerns are in place there as well. And on the colder side of the storm system, we're still talking snowfall over the next several days. Meanwhile, as you head into the eastern half of the country, we're talking some record heat, which includes Detroit and Cleveland today.